Hi guys, it's Lady Luna. So yeah, we're supposed to talk about our plans for our new weight loss mission that we're going on. And I'm honestly really excited to do this. I've been looking for the chance to get back into my healthy eating that I have been so even religious about for the longest time now, and now I have, a motivation. It's these girls, these wonderful girls on your Glam Squad that I'm going to be teaming up with to do this, to help you guys too. So I'm really excited. I'm very opinionated about body image and about the importance of loving yourself no matter how you look. And I have this beauty channel of my own, the Lady Lunification 2 channel. Where I teach you how to emphasize your own beauty and all this stuff, but when it comes to weight and things like that, sometimes, all the time, weight is a hard issue to deal with. And I mean, whether you're skinny, whether you're fat, everyone has things about their body that they don't like anyway. But I want to help you guys know that there's ways that you can be healthy and fit, but not, my goal is not to be skinny. That's the thing I want you guys to know. Okay, so as for my weight story, um, all my life, just genetically, I've been kind of a big person. Like I'm only 5'6". I'm not really that tall, but I've, you know, I have kind of a pear-shaped frame. Like everyone has weight distributed in different parts of their body, depending on genetics and all that kind of stuff. And pear shape means that your weight is stored mainly in your belly and your thighs and your buttocks. So, yeah, you guys probably can't tell what I look like from here, because from here I probably look like just a normal person. Like there's not that much weight in my face and my shoulders and stuff. But let me show you how I really look. So this is kind of a bad angle anyway, but as you can see, I have like more weight down here. Um, my thighs are kind of big, but yeah. So I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of nervous to make this video because people are very judgmental, especially on YouTube. And in my own videos a lot, I would try and hide like how my body looks, just because over the past few months I have been dealing with a lot of stuff that made me want to eat more, just emotionally. Uh, in 2010, I lost both my grandmothers, and the year before that, I lost my grandfather, and now all my grandparents are gone. And it was a big change in my life, and I was very close with them, as I'm close with all my family. So I started eating more and staying in more instead of going out. Like I used to go dancing all the time. Like I swing dance and ballroom dance 2 times a week. And I wasn't doing that anymore. And since then, I've become happier. I'm fine now, but I'm ready to get back into the good habits that I had. Throughout my life, my mom never fed us anything really bad. I mean, we'd have cake on our birthdays and stuff, but my mom actually fed me and my brother really, really well. Like, I remember in junior high, I'd have friends come over and they'd be like, man, you guys don't have like chips or anything in your house. Like, you don't have anything unhealthy. What's up with that? And like, our stuff wasn't super health nut stuff, but it was good stuff that was part of the food pyramid, I guess you'd say. It's just all the food groups. It wasn't just like tons of sugar and tons of salt, tons of fat. So in that way, I grew up in a good eating environment. You know what I mean? But like I said, genetically, I gain weight very quickly, um, and my metabolism just causes me to gain weight a lot, especially if I'm stressed. Or, for girls, we know this, if it's your time of the month, you gain more weight. So, yeah. In high school and junior high, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't really have people coming up to me like, oh, you're so fat. But I did have some girls, like, turn their nose up at me and think they were better than me. And, but, who hasn't, honestly? Whether it's about weight or about if you have a big nose or, you have broad shoulders, there's always some girl that's going to tell you off and tell you that you're not perfect. So I didn't really think, oh, I'm so fat, I have to change myself. But here's the thing, I was never into exercise. I hated running with a passion. Hated it, because in elementary school I had a gym teacher who, like once a year, he would make us do this humongous run. And we didn't really condition ourselves for it beforehand. He just wanted us to run, and it was a test. It was a fitness test. And, whoever got the highest score on this test in the class, obviously wasn't me because I'm slow, they would have bragging rights over the whole class, like, oh, I'm so fit, and you guys, it was lame. It was like in 4th grade and up from there. And so I hated running. Running was a nightmare for me. It hurt my lungs because I wasn't used to it, and just doing it once a year, that's ridiculous. And especially for little kids. So, I mean, it's important for little kids to exercise, but I just thought it was stupid that, Anyway, so from then on, I was afraid to exercise. I was so afraid. But I actually was in pretty good shape around 6th grade, 7th grade, because I was in Taekwondo. And I went up to a yellow belt, and then it got like really time consuming if I wanted to go up from there, because I had to be in 2 classes instead of 1, so I had to quit, which I really regret because it was fun. But as I went into 8th grade, I think, I had a time where in PE they actually conditioned us to run. It was required of us to be able to run around our track at our school at least 2 times without stopping. That was so hard, but by the end of the semester, or by the end of the year, I could actually do it. And I lost 10 pounds. I hated every minute of it. I wished at that time that they didn't make us do that, but I lost weight and I felt better. And then, I gained it all back when I went to high school after that. So yeah, people have never really made fun of me for being bigger. But except for like people on YouTube, who are just rude, but I don't really count that. There's been one guy in my life who was a jerk who said something rude to me, but that's about it. But I felt like he didn't count either because he was an idiot. I've never had the desire to be skinny, if that makes any sense. Here's what got me into healthy eating finally, and into exercising. My sophomore year of college, which was just like 2 years ago. I developed high blood pressure. And it was a really big shock to me because usually I'd been really healthy whenever I had checkups or anything. Like my doctor would be like, "Oh, you're fine. All your vitals are just great." So suddenly my blood pressure just shot up, and I found out it was because ever since I had gotten to college, I'd been eating things like ramen noodles. Of course, what do college students eat? Typically, and cup of noodles because they're easy. And I found out that MSG and high sodium are the enemy. They'll make you so sick, and they'll make you have high blood pressure and be at huge risk for heart disease and diabetes. I was so scared that I was going to test positive for diabetes, but luckily I didn't. But I was in and out of the doctor so much. They were concerned for me. They were like really concerned. So after that I was like, you know what? I really need to take charge of my life now and learn what it means to eat healthy and learn what it means to exercise correctly and take care of my body, because this is the only body I have. So I did, and for a while, I did lose a little bit of weight, but the point is, for a while, I was eating right every day, and I was, once in a while I'd splurge on. I'd have like a little dark chocolate or something. But I felt so good, and even better, I felt good about myself. I felt like I could conquer anything I needed to, so the rest of life was more enjoyable too. School was more enjoyable. So I'm really excited to get back into that. At this school, we actually have a free gym, like I mentioned. for the students here. If you're enrolled here, you get to go to the gym for free. And so I really need to take advantage of that while I can, and then get in a good habit so I can carry over those habits to, when I'm not in school anymore. So I want you guys to take this journey with me and understand that this is not about, at least for me, this is not about getting down to a certain weight, because I feel like weight is just a number. I go by if I'm feeling healthy, if my doctor says I'm healthy, if my skin's clear, and if I can fit in the clothes that I've always been able to fit in, or if I'm getting a little smaller. It's because my weight, my ideal weight, would probably be too big for some people or too small for some people. So it's just, I have a very dense bone mass too. So I guess you could say I'm big boned. I don't know. But anyway, I just want you guys to feel good about yourselves as you watch me make healthy changes in my life and feel better about myself. I just want to set a good example for you guys. And like I said, I'm so grateful for the opportunity to do this change, with the rest of the YGS girls. So thank you so much for watching, and pretty soon we're going to be back to our beauty videos and stuff, and but we'll give you guys a weigh-in or some kind of progress report like along the way every week. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and just remember to love yourselves and take care of yourselves. Bye!